Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. Please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. So today I'm going to do another 20 items that I sold on eBay. So hopefully it helps you out so you can be on the lookout for some of these items if you feel it's something that by sourcing it will benefit your business. So let's take a look. So kicking it off, we got an Oakley hat. I like this hat. I thought it was pretty nice. I picked it up. It had that cool North Shore little patch on the side of it too. Looked pretty much brand new. It was like I paid about $4.50 for it at Goodwill. I ended up taking a best offer on it for $13, so the total price paid by the customer was $18.13, and it did sell promoted listings. Next we have a brand of bag called OGO. OGO is more like a tech-related kind of bag, backpack, duffel bag line. Usually they sell pretty decently, and they're usually, pretty cheap at the thrift store. I think I paid around $4 or $5 for this particular OGO bag, and it sold for, I think it was on sale. So the sale price was $15.99. So with shipping, that came out to a total price of $32.99, and it sold without promoted listings. So that's nice. Here's one of my older Nerf lots that I sold. I took a Nerf Retaliator Elite and an Alpha Trooper and paired it with a few magazines and made a sale on that for total price paid by the customer. Was that full asking price right there. So with the shipping there, it came out to $42.74. It sold non-promoted listings. And usually on Nerf blasters of this kind right here, the most I pay is about $3 a piece, and I get the accessories here and there in bags, so not too much of an investment for a pretty nice little sale. So here's another one of my phones that I sell. I enjoy selling phones. This is a particularly good model. It sold for pretty decent cash, every single one of them. You can see here I sold 4 of them, so they were selling around, well, that full asking price there most of the time, $21.99. Plus $3.67 to ship, so that came out to $25.66, and some of them sold promoted and some of them didn't. So yeah, I like to sell phones, get phone bags from the thrift store and piece them out and make individual sales on them. Usually you can do pretty well like that. Here's an interesting one. I found this. It was $1.99 for this Monopoly Raiders Collector's Edition game. Unfortunately, it had a few missing pieces, so I disclosed that. Otherwise, this would have been a little bit more of a better sale. But for $1.99, I'm still doing okay. It sold for that full asking price there of $19.99. So with shipping, that came out to $32.22. So you can go back and check my videos. I bought from the thrift store for $40 a huge lot of this toy called Rockin' Bach, and this is one of the lots that have sold. I've showed this in my some of my past pickup videos and sales videos, so you can go back and see that. Not a toy you'll find quite often, but when you do find it, it's pretty decent if you get it for cheap. So here was another sale that I made I lotted together the chutes and different kind of conveyors and stuff like that. Tried to kind of put similar items together from this huge lot of Rockenbach that I had. And this sold promoted listings for my full asking price right there, which came out to $60.32, and it sold promoted listings. Here's a stack of 9 pairs of women's 511 tactical Navy cargo pants, probably the kind that certain law enforcement departments wear. I paid 50 cents a piece for these at a yard sale, and sold pretty quickly for my full asking price right there of $59.99, which came out to $80.32, and it sold non-promoted listings, so no promoted listing fee paid. Pretty nice for a couple buck investment. Here was another yard sale find. There was a nice lady that had some pretty interesting merchandise she was selling and was able to tell me a story about all of it. I have a video about that with my live pickups you can check out. But amongst them, I believe I paid $2 for this vintage red mill manufactured poodle figurine. It's made out of pecan shell resin. There's a collector's market for this out there. I put it on auction, and it sold with my opening bid there for $19.99. So with a little tax that the customer paid, they paid a total of $21.54 because I put free shipping on it. So that was pretty neat. But yeah, keep an eye out for statues that look like that. You can tell they're carved from the pecan shell resin. Okay, I bought a lot of these toys here. I had 3. I gave one to my wife to give to one of her to send to the Philippines. But so I took the 2 remaining and put them together in a lot. It's VTech makes these cool little for younger kids, RC cars. They work very well, and they're really nice and colorful and make lights and sounds and everything. And so somebody did send me a best offer on this, but that came out to $22.33. I'm only in these I think maybe $2, so it's still just a fine sale as far as I'm concerned. Did sell promoted listings, so I had to pay a little bit of a promoted listing fee, but a great toy to be on the lookout for if the price is right. So I saw a lot of remotes. Here's just one of them. I'm not going to keep putting every single remote I sell, but remotes I pay usually $1 or less for them, and they can sell for 12, 15, sometimes 20, 30, 40, and even higher depending on how sought after and how uncommon it would be to find the remote. So this particular one sold for that full asking price there, which came out to $12.36, just your standard DVD Emerson remote. Here's a not bad item. Ended up selling on sale price. Sat for a little while, but if you pick this up for 50 cents at a yard sale, it's just fine to sell. People do look out for these. This is a Lakeshore Edition machine. Has these keys that you push down and get the answer to whichever one that you're pushing down. It's a tool, a fun tool to teach math. And so yeah, it sold for that full sale price there, which came out with shipping to $22.12. Here's more of my Rockenbach. I took all the platforms and put them together in a lot, and they sold for that sale price right there, which came out to $36.81. So the Rockenbach was a really good investment because it was literally it was 3 big Tupperware bin, Rubbermaid bins full for $40, and the average sale I was making on that was probably around $40 in the $40 range. I've still got more too that will eventually sell. Here's another one of my Nerf lots. I took a Demolisher 2-in-1 and a Strife. The Strife blaster is right there, and I took the banana clip. I think that banana clip actually belongs with this Demolisher 2-in-1, but I mean, it just looks awesome on that Strife. I mean, so I decided to do that, and it worked out pretty well. Took a best offer, but I had a high shipping cost on there anyways, and it sold for... And so with the best offer of $20 plus the shipping there, it came out to $45.97. Did sell promoted listings. In these blasters less than about $2 a piece, so not bad. This one's kind of an interesting one. It's vintage soda siphons with and it had some of the supercharger CO2 cartridges. I found these. I think I paid $3 for the whole lot at a church thrift store, and sold pretty quickly. I did take a best offer for $15, and so that came out with shipping to $30.33. Not bad. It was a pretty quick flip too. Here's a second of 2 Croft & Barrow men's jackets I bought with the intent to wear them for myself, but the size extra large, even though this was an extra large, still was a little bit too small for me. So I just went ahead and I won it on a Goodwill auction for the opening bid of $10. And so I went ahead and put it up for sale. It sold for that full asking price there of total price paid by the customer was $57.88, and it did sell promoted listings. Croft & Barrow, pretty nice jackets. And then yet more of my Rockenbach. This lot here sold for that sale price right there, which came out to a total price paid by the customer of $36.38. So yeah, just piecing together the kind of like the light stuff, and it worked out, and it's still working out. So here's an interesting remote that was worth mentioning. This is not the kind of remote you see every day. It's for a brand called Pantel. This is an outdoor waterproof remote. It was pretty interesting, pretty unique, pretty colorful looking too. Never seen that before. I knew I had to grab that and see how much it was worth, and it was a pretty good one. I took a best offer on it for $25. So that came out to $30.66. So not bad for a little 4-ounce or less remote. So here's another one of my Nerf lots. The Mega Centurion, one of the biggest blasters you can sell. You can see I can't even get my photo, my backdrop in the proper framing there. But that's okay. Kind of a pain to deal with, but it sells decently enough. This lot here sold for that full asking price right there, which came out to $70.32, and it sold non-promoted listings, so that's a plus. Anytime you can find these electronic handheld games sealed, it's pretty good investment. People are nostalgic for these, I guess. Some people don't like modern technology as much as they like the old classic games that in the format that they played it in, like this. So this electronic boggle picked it up for less than $2 and sold for that full price there, which came out to $17.51, and it did sell promoted listings. And for our stopping point today, we'll finish it up with another item from the same lady that had the pecan shell statue. She also sold me this vintage 1980s crochet Afghan. I know it's vintage from the 80s mainly because she told me that. I had her talk to me about it a little bit, and so I did take a best offer on this, and I was in it for $3. So total price paid was $32.60 by the customer, and I did sell promoted listings, so a little bit of promoted listing fee paid, but that's okay. Still a decent sale. Alright guys, well that's where we'll stop this time. 20 more items you can take a look at. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it's helpful to you. Let me know about any interesting tips, tricks, finds, or just leave me a comment in the comment section. I always appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.